Hello, my name is Navigator. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at what might possibly be my last AEW figure. Who knows? I really don't know if I'm going to get my hands on the, Tanahashi, on the San Diego Comic-Con Osprey. I have no idea, but at the very least, this will probably be my last totally new AEW person in figure form because honestly, folks, the line is like sputtering. There were the rumors if it was staying alive, if it wasn't. I told you I was going to make a video if it ever came to an end. I was going to go over do like a whole retrospective kind of on the series and what I have and my opinions on it. But I don't know. Ever since yesterday when that Will Ospreay got announced, there's still hope there. I have no idea. But for now, this is probably going to be one of the last AEW reviews you're going to see for a while. So with that being said, today we are looking at the AEW series or Unmatched Series 13. Been a while since I've said that. Kyle Fletcher. And this is a guy that I've been waiting so long to put in my collection. Matter of fact, I should probably pull out my horrifying custom Kyle Fletcher here. And here we go, guys. It is the Shawn Spears body with the Frankie Kazarian head because it was the only like bald head that I could have that would actually fit on this body. So this was my Kyle Fletcher in my collection for the longest time. So I'm very thankful that I can finally switch this out and put the Shawn Spears head back on. I'll leave it there just for the heck of it. Actually, here, maybe I'll have him back here, kind of cowering in fear from this awesome new figure. All right, so he has a bunch of hands to start off with. We do just have these kind of normal grappling hands, Lego Man hands, as I like to call them. So we do have those. We also have just kind of like this like tiger paw hand, I would say. I forget if he uses this in his entrance. I think he has his entrance hands on, and we'll take a look at that in a second. We also have a pointing hand here. You, Will Ospreay, you the one who've done this to me. You know, that kind of stuff. And we also have two fists. So they're really kind of hammering it home with these this last batch of Unmatched figures, with giving them all the hits, all the extra hands. I honestly don't know what the other figures look like accessory-wise, but this one is really stacked. And then taking a look at the figure, starting at the bottom, he's got some kind of like reddish-orange hints in the bottom of his boots. These kind of like Ronin-looking black and gold kick pads there, black knee pads, some red hints on the gear with kind of like studs. This very detailed belt there. I love how that looks. And then you got Protostar there on the back. I never thought I would see that in figure form. That's so sweet that we have Kyle Fletcher. I'm honestly in awe. Kind of a typical, AEW sculpt. They didn't really do too much, with new tooling with his body sculpt here. He could be a little bit bigger, honestly. I think he could be a little bit bigger, but, beggars can't be choosers. Black wrist tape. He has that kind of Aussie Open, or the Aussie Open hands there for his entrance. You know what I mean with that. And then he's got a nice elbow pad here. And these are the best ones. These are the ones that you can really get a lot of ROM with the figures, which is super nice. Like I said, black wrist tape, and then this awesome head sculpt here. If only it came with a shaved head version. That would honestly be best. If you could just like plop that right off and just have the shaved head, that would just be absolutely perfect. But in all honesty, this really isn't too bad. This is a really great figure. I will have to say that. And it's just really awesome. Honestly, even if it was crap, even if it had 5 points of articulation, it's just awesome to have an official Kyle Fletcher figure here in the collection and from AEW. So there you go, folks. Once again, a review of the AEW, Jazzwares AEW Series 13 from Unmatched, Kyle Fletcher. Sorry, I'm just kind of like really excited to put this figure into the collection. So I'll wrap it up there. As always, folks, my name is Navigator. Have a nice day. Take care.